Winston? How are you today, my friend?
Is that a question? So you know who I am, and you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct.
Yeah.
For what?
For the obscene gesture that you did over here on the curb.
Gesture? Do you know the definition of the obscene?
Okay, so I'm going to detain you right now, okay?
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On January 23rd of 2020, Field Training Officer Brittany Lane of the Rockwall Police Department was releasing a driver from a traffic stop at a racetrack gas station. Otto the watchdog was observing the stop, and as the officer was leaving, she allegedly took both hands off the steering wheel of her moving patrol car to form both of her hands into what resembled an E, shaking them in front of her chest as she danced around on the seat of her marked patrol vehicle while making direct eye contact with Otto. Otto responded by redressing his displeasure with the officer by returning his own gesture, and Miss Lane immediately stopped her vehicle and approached the nearest customer she could find.
Hey, come here, quick. You're not in trouble. When you were walking out just now, did you see what this gentleman over here was doing? The guy behind you.
That guy?
Yeah, don't look. Did you see what he was doing?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Putting your finger in you?
Yeah, he was. Did that make you feel any kind of way? Did it frustrate you? Did you feel like it was inappropriate?
I think it's always inappropriate to do that to anybody.
You don't think it's inappropriate? Or you think it is inappropriate? Yeah. I gotcha.
To anybody.
Okay. All right. Give me just 1 second. Are you in a hurry to get anywhere? No? Okay. Is your car over at the pump?
Yeah.
Do you mind hanging out for me for just a second?
Sure.
Okay. You're not in any trouble. I promise, all right? Okay. All right, I'll be right there.
After soliciting a customer to manufacture a complainant, Officer Lane called for a backup unit as she prepared to arrest Otto before approaching him.
Winston? What's up? I didn't ask you a question. How are you today, my friend?
Is that a question?
Good? Did it sound like one? What's up? I've never met you in person. I feel so honored.
Really?
Yeah.
Honored?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great to meet you, dude.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have you hang out here.
What?
You're being detained right now.
For what?
For disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
Yes,
really?
sir. Yeah.
Disorderly conduct?
Yes,
Is your body cam running?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being detained for disorderly conduct. What disorderly conduct?
The inappropriate gesture that you made over here.
Oh, the inappropriate gesture that I made over here?
It offended the gentleman that was walking outside.
Oh.
You can't do that to other people, you know what I mean?
Okay. What about those gang symbols that you flashed at me as you drove off?
I don't know any gang symbols.
You don't know any gang symbols?
No, sir, I don't.
So I'm being detained right now for disorderly conduct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going to wait for another officer to get here
Okay.
first, for my safety.
For your safety?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And then I have to go talk to him again.
Uh-huh.
So, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sound good?
No, it doesn't sound good.
Okay. Well, thought I'd ask.
So you know who I am, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct?
Yeah.
For what?
For the obscene gesture that you did over here on
obscene
the curb.
gesture? Do you know the definition of the obscene?
Please tell me.
It's an ultimate depiction of sexual, graphic depiction of ultimate sexuality.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If that's what Webster says, then
That's what Black's Law Dictionary says. Have you ever...
Flex who?
Black's Law Dictionary?
Black's Law.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did Webster in high school, you know, and that kind
High
of
school. Did you
dictionary.
get a degree in criminal law?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't go to school, actually.
Despite her training at the North Central Texas Regional Police Academy, the officer admits on scene that she is detaining Otto for disorderly conduct. Based on the Webster Dictionary definition of obscene, Webster defines the word as disgusting to the senses or abhorrent to morality or virtue. Unfortunately for Miss Lane, the Supreme Court case of Miller v. California created what is known as the Miller test. This is the primary legal test for determining whether an expression constitutes obscenity. To prove a matter is obscene, the government must satisfy 3 tests. Number 1, that the expression appeals to morbid, degrading, and unhealthy interests in sex. Number 2, that it depicts or describes sexual conduct in a patently offensive way. And number 3, that the material, taken as a whole, lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value. The middle finger fails to satisfy any of the 3 sections and cannot be defined as obscene. Furthermore, Texas describes disorderly conduct when a person commits an offense if he intentionally or knowingly makes an offensive gesture or display in a public place, and the gesture or display tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace, which explains why she solicited a complaint and led her so-called witness to provide testimony. Officer Lane now admits that she knows who Otto is, by both first and last name despite having never met him.
What's your name?
My name's Lane.
Lane. Good.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is on video, dude. I feel honored.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's very good to meet you.
Right, so
I've heard good things.
So you're going to detain me for disorderly conduct for...
Yeah, you're detained right
For
now.
an obscene gesture?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll take that one.
Okay.
Put that in my
to
pocket.
record good cops.
Did you say Terry or Sherry? I don't know what you just said.
I said my aim is to find good cops and record good cops doing good deeds.
Oh, well, thank you. I feel honored again.
So what are you doing right now?
Well, did you hear me explain it to him?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
I'll do it this one.
Okay. So I'm going to detain you right now, okay? Relax. Okay. You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have you hang out with my sergeant right here, so you can go ahead and lean against the bumper of my car. Just like that. Appreciate it. One second, Sarge. I'll be right back.
Perhaps the next sad thing about this department is that her backup unit is a sergeant, and he did nothing to stop the unlawful arrest of Otto. Officer Lane now returns to the solicited complainant and requests an affidavit.
I'm terribly sorry to keep you here and bother you about this. Would you mind filling out a brief statement for me saying what you saw and that it bothered you, if it did?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay. This has nothing to do with you, I promise. Does that make sense? Okay.
While the man fills out the affidavit, Officer Lane angles her body cam away from her point of view.
How's your day so far, other than this? Well, Mom, I guess I have to be, immune to it at some point, but people like you shouldn't have. Average person walking around shouldn't have to see somebody flipping somebody else off.
Shouldn't do it with anybody, especially a woman. Family too, they're police officers.
Yeah. You understand.
So, you know what I saw?
Yeah. I saw when you walked out.
The man wrote that the gentleman pulled his finger to a female officer at a racetrack service station, and that was rude. She then tells the man that his information wouldn't go anywhere, though the unredacted affidavit was released through a FOIA request and was not censored on the body cam footage either. Seemingly unsatisfied with the meager statement, the officer appears to try to solicit a more accusing statement from the man.
Just so you know, this information isn't going anywhere. It's a statement for me, for my call. Does that make sense? Okay. Did it, I guess to elaborate on this right here, did it offend you or make you feel any type of way when you saw him do that?
Well, like I said, I just think it's very rude for anybody to do that.
It got your attention?
Yeah.
Kind of thing? Okay. I'm good with that.
Officer Lane then returns to Otto.
No, hey, don't touch my shit. I don't consent to any searches or seizures, ma'am.
You're in custody.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
Okay, I'm searching you incident to arrest because you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest. You're going to take me to jail today?
Yes, sir.
People watching you right now.
Is that all?
Yeah, I
that's-
don't know how to get mirrored.
You're going to take me to jail for a finger?
Is this a valid driver's license?
Is that questions?
Is it?
I did the finger, so she's arresting me for the finger.
I don't think you're helping his case right now. Let's go. You can go sit behind there.
Otto was arrested for his hand gesture and charged with disorderly conduct. The very next morning, the prosecutor dismissed the ridiculous charge. Finally, in January of 2022, Otto filed a pro se lawsuit against defendant Lane in her individual and official capacity under 42 U.S. Code 1983 for 4th, 14th, and First Amendment violations. For some reason, defendant B. Lane's ego was so big, she felt that this would be an appropriate use of your tax dollars and will now cost the taxpayers even more of their hard-earned dollars. What she fails to realize is that she has become the very thing the founders of America were attempting to escape, an overzealous, censorious tyrant that opposes free speech and the rights of free people who wish to redress their grievances in a non-violent manner. This can probably be explained by some of the various posts she likes on her public LinkedIn account. One of the posts is a picture that says, "Defend the police." Above is written in poor grammar, "This is the way we should be thinking. They serve and protect, without thought, without reason." Perhaps the federal lawsuit will inspire her to train her officers to think and reason more thoroughly about what it is they swore an oath to defend, as Defendant Lane now appears to have been promoted to the rank of sergeant and manages the field training program. The lawsuit has now been ordered to a settlement conference, and I will let you know if a settlement is reached, or if this heads to trial. Either way, nothing changes until we abolish qualified immunity and the officers that violate the law are personally held responsible, instead of the law-abiding taxpayers. Otto's channel will be linked below if you'd like to offer him your support. If you head over there, be sure to let him know that I sent you. As always, thanks for watching. If you have a video you'd like to submit for review, use the link in the description or pinned comment. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for future content. And remember to like, share, and comment down below of what you think of this interaction. It really helps the channel. If you enjoy our content, try our other channels, LackLuster Limited for criminal psychology content, and The Odd Side for paranormal videos. Shirts and other merchandise are available at the Teespring store. Membership start at just $1 if you'd like to help further support the channel and get a slick Lack logo next to your name. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All links are down below.